It's in the water system.
We need to get them away from the coast, from the water.
They found the Junotron. They think everyone was still on board when she went down.
I'm coming.
These are the locations of the other attacks.
This is the migration route. All the attacks are happening along it. When you called me, was it just about work?
I know you were all very close, so if you'd rather not watch.
I want to know what happened.
Lily. Pick a card.
I know all your card tricks.
I got a new one. For you.
Come on. You're an idiot.
I need you to like Sue.
Very funny.
Ever since we were kids,
You never said.
I'm seeing it now.
Me too.
It's just a crab. They like you.
Désolée.
Run, Lily! Run!
It would have happened fast. And water that cold. Whether they were on deck or below.
It doesn't matter how fast it happens, nobody drowns quickly. Your mind panics first, trying to process what's happening. Your senses in overdrive. And then fear. You think it can't be happening, and then you realize it is happening. You try to fight it, try to stop it, even though you have no power over it. Seconds slow down to not minutes, to nothing. Time no longer exists. You pray to something, anything, and maybe something listens. But maybe it doesn't. No matter what, it's not fast. It's an eternity.
The recovery effort is still underway. We're hoping to bring them back. All of them. But it's not easy. All I can say right now is that we are trying to do everything to make that possible. Of course. I know that. But I want you to know that your daughter was one of the brightest students I had the pleasure of teaching. Goodbye.
Professor Lehmann? Ich mache mich auf den Rückweg, um die Station winterfest zu machen. Ich wollte mich nur kurz verabschieden.
Ich weiß, wie schwer das für dich ist. So etwas prägt uns. Begleitet uns. Verändert unsere Sicht auf die Welt. Charlie, geh raus. Versteck dich nicht. Was hilft, sind die anderen Menschen, ihre Unterstützung. Ruf mich an, wenn du ankommst.
Mach ich.
There are no known sources of bioluminescence capable of creating a sustained glow like the ones we saw.
We've seen bioluminescent plankton change the color of entire bays.
Surface, yes. But not as deep as that pod dove.
What about that sound? Have you heard anything like that before?
No.
Could it be a distorted whale call?
It has similar structural characteristics to whale song. Repetitive, rigid. But I never heard one like that before. What?
Nothing.
Sounds like you have something to say.
Back in the Cold War, the government was testing all kinds of weapons. Planes, helicopters, flying bombs. So what do they do to keep people from finding out? They leak confidential memos about UFOs in America. The public becomes obsessed with aliens, never stopping to think that maybe their government is just doing practice runs right in front of them, prepping war machines before they fly over some far part of the world and wipe them off the map. Point is, sometimes you have to question these things, because you better believe they're expecting you not to.
People died, Jack. Real people died. People you know. And you're sitting here telling me what exactly? That the military did this? That the government got whales to attack tourist boats and tugs?
I'm not telling you anything. All I'm saying is that sometimes something is going on.
The evidence to date suggests transmission is limited to contaminated food and drinking water, possibly person-to-person contact.
Is it airborne?
It doesn't seem to be, no.
Does it respond to drugs?
We've tried every drug known to work against previous strains. Tetracycline, third-generation
Cephalosporin, imipenem, nothing works. For the moment, the only course of action is containment. You should put out a warning against drinking, washing, having any contact whatsoever with any water which is not boiled or bottled. And all fishing off the Atlantic coast should also be suspended.
Dr. Granelli, I'm sorry, but do you understand what you are asking for?
The disruption to the region such measure will cause, the economic impact?
If this strain of Vibrio vulnificus continues to contaminate water system, the economic impact will be far more severe.
Yes, but Dr. Roche, you do not know for certain that the situation will worsen.
You are merely speculating that it
could worsen, right?
In all the years I've been investigating pathogens, this is the most
Deadly ever discovered. And if we have learned anything in recent years, is that the consequences of not acting quickly, decisively, can be fatal. And I would not want to be the person elected or appointed who didn't listen to the experts this time around.
Allô?
Isabelle?
Oui?
Mais pourquoi tu m'as pas appelée, chérie?
Mais j'ai essayé 20 fois. C'est pas de ma faute s'il n'y a pas de réseau, on se trouve.
J'étais inquiète, moi. Mais ça va, t'inquiète.
Comment va Louis?
Bah, il boude parce que papa veut lui faire ses devoirs et il se dispute comme d'hab, quoi.
Bon, ben, c'est que tout va bien, alors.
Leur dis pas que j'ai dit ça. Hein.
T'inquiète. Toi, t'arrives quand?
Je sais pas, ma chérie. Ce que je sais, c'est que je peux pas partir maintenant. C'est pas possible.
Parce que ça empire, c'est ça?
Oui. Mais bon, si personne ne te touche à l'eau...
Ça devrait aller.
Ça va durer combien de temps?
Je sais pas non plus. C'est ce qu'on essaye de déterminer, là.
Je t'aime, Isabelle.
Moi aussi, je t'aime.
Altimeter's picking up the CVAD, Captain.
You want to check these over? Make sure we have the right coordinates?
Yeah, good to go.
Take us down to 67.30 north, 8.65 east, and then head downslope, bearing 322 degrees to 67.31 north, 8.63 east.
Approaching target waypoint at 67.31 north, 8.63 east.
I've started a ship in this area the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. And now you know why.
You knew?
No, but I suspected.
How?
Sato.
Sato?
Mifune knows a shareholder in a company which manufactures seabed mining equipment. Hovstead ordered its equipment so that they could test it.
Hoverstad's permit is for exploration of oil and gas hydrates.
Its permit includes pipe laying.
For oil and gas?
No. You saw what they did! Everything is torn up. Everything is dead. As far as the eye could see. Does that look like pipe laying to you?
No, of course not. And why didn't you tell me?
Because I needed to know.
If I'd been lying to you?
Yeah. I was afraid that you'd try to stop me from coming back out here if you had.
You really think I'd let something like that happen? That I'd knowingly turn my back to what we just saw?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, how dare you.
What? What? Not trust you? Not think that you would just drag me into this charade of a research mission, only to be taken advantage of again?
How many times do you want me to apologize for that? Once? Twice? 100 times? God knows it's been more.
So I said I should just let it go then. Huh? I should pretend that it never happened.
We were different people back then. I don't know, I guess I thought we'd
Forget?
moved on.
Well, so did I.
For what it's worth, I don't think Tina knew.
How could she not? The permit includes installation technology for preparing the seabed.
For burying pipelines for oil and gas, which is done with the same trenching tools they use to mine the sediment on the continental slopes. I read the permits, Sigurd, and unless you were looking for it, it would have been easy to miss. And if you go public with the story, they'll find some way to claim the permits cover the mining test as well. And if they can't, they'll find someone to blame. Someone Hoverstad decides is expendable. Could very well be Tina.
Tina?
She recommended you. She convinced Hoverstad to bring you in. If they want to throw someone to the wolves, who better?
So, what do I do?
I don't know how many times I've asked that same question. All the different reasons I came up with not to do something when I saw something wrong. Rhyme and the other young ones, they're right. We didn't do enough. We wrote papers and reports for all the right causes. And then we walked away. And we left the real work, the hard work, to others.
Yeah.
But before you decide anything, you should talk to Tina.
I'll try. But after what I said?
Apologize.
Apologize. Yeah. Sounds so easy when you say it.
The harder it is, the more likely she is to accept it.
After first coming ashore in South Africa, the crabs have made landfall in Rio de Janeiro, Okinawa, Mumbai, and Tangiers. Invasions of crabs have become increasingly common due to rising sea temperatures. But attacks of this scale are unprecedented.
Turns out we weren't the only ones who came across a new mussel. The mussel on the right was found in Madagascar, at the harbor in Tomasina. The one next to it in Asuncion, Paraguay. And this one in Lake Victoria, Uganda. The lab sequenced the DNA of all four. They have the same genetic barcode sequence.
What are the chances of finding a new species in so many different places at the same time?
I can't think of a single instance. There's something else. I ran a test on the clot found in the brainstem of the whale and compared it to the white substance leaking from the mussel from the barrier queen. I found a handful of organic compounds common to both, some of which are pollutants.
But they're appearing in lots of marine species.
In whales, and in other mammals. But not in mussels.
Not in mussels, no. The sample from the barrier queen's very fragile. Decomposes as soon as it's exposed to air. But if you can get me another sample, I can run a few more tests.
Name and ID, please.
Leon Anawak, Vancouver Island Marine Institute. I'm here to see Clive Roberts.
I'm sorry, sir. This is now a restricted area. Please back your car up, sir.
But I met him the other day.
Back the vehicle up. This area is off limits. I won't tell you again.
Shoot. On your knees! Hands behind your head!
Is that really necessary? You want something to drink? Coffee?
Please.
Can we get a couple of coffees? You want to tell me what's going on?
Am I under arrest?
Not if someone doesn't press charges.
I called you about getting another sample. I couldn't get through.
That's no reason to jump the fence. There's someone who wants to talk to you. We're getting them on the line now. Just tell them the truth. You're in enough trouble already. You don't want to be lying to anyone.
Okay.
Just to be clear, you returned to the port of Vancouver because?
Because I needed another sample of the mussels, which I picked up the first time I was here. When we examined it, we discovered several features not seen in other species of mollusks. We also found a substance we hadn't seen before. We're unable to run a full battery test because it deteriorated so quickly. But we're pretty sure it's a new species.
A new species unique to Japan or Vancouver?
We believe the barrier queen picked up the mussels in Tokyo. We haven't found them in these waters, but they've been found elsewhere. And not just in the Pacific.
I'm sure you can understand or desire to contain this threat to shipping.
I do.
So if you could send me the information about the other locations where the mussels have been found.
I will.
And any new locations you might hear of.
As well as any other information you think we should know.
Sure. Mr. Sato, I promise you didn't come here to cause trouble.
You made it very clear, Mr. Artwork. And on my part, I'm sorry you felt you needed to do something so rash to get the sample you needed. In the future, we'll make sure you get everything you need.
Domo.
彼は何かを隠していますよ。
怖がってるだけでしょ。
明らかに。でも、何かを隠しているかもしれない。アイスワームの真珠。突然変異した貝。いずれも海上輸送には明らかに脅威となります。偶然であるはずがない。
Heard you had a rough night.
Yeah.
Want to talk about it?
I screwed up.
It happens.
He pulled a gun on me.
You broke into a secure facility.
Just to get a handful of muscles.
Leon, think about it. What do you think they saw? A PhD candidate from VI or some First Nations kid looking for something to steal? You've got to be more careful.
I should have told Dr. Olivier to send someone else.
Why?
What do you mean, why? You just told me why.
I told you to be more careful. That comes as news to you?
No. But it's different when it happens to you.
First time a cop pulled a gun on me, I threw up. All over his shoes. The guy was so disgusted he let me go. I couldn't get away quick enough. You feel safe here, I get it. We all do. Around our own. But what you're gonna have to figure out is who's going to decide how you live your life. You? Or the people that want to keep it small?
سلام رحیم جان، بابا هستم. مامانت سعی کرد برای تولد خواهرت با تماس بگیره. ما خیلی خوشحال میشیم که تو و مکس رو ببینیم. مواظب خودت باش. پس تا بعد.
Hello? Hey, I was just passing. I saw you were back. Thought I'd say hi.
Come in.
Okay.
I think I have some tea. Maybe milk if it hasn't gone off.
Sounds lovely. Whoa. Maybe not. I'll take mine black.
Good choice.
So how long are you back for?
Depends.
On what?
How long it takes me to pack up the station for the winter.
Well, I'd offer to give you a hand. I don't know if it makes the work go any faster.
Then I won't ask.
Good. How's that tea doing? What's up with you? Hey?
You're through to Tina Lund. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Tina, it's me. Call me, please. It's important.
What's up?
I've been thinking about the sound we heard. And I'm wondering if anyone else picked up on it. In the Pacific or anywhere else in the world. We could check the sound surveillance system. I could try to reach out through the World Oceanographic Commission. Maybe they can put us in touch with other organizations which monitor sounds in the ocean. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea. And it's got me thinking. It's gonna sound like a stretch, but I met someone who I think you should try and contact. Her name is Dr. Samantha Crow, astrophysicist. She might be able to offer some less conventional thoughts.
I'll see if I can track her down.
What time is it? Just going 5. The mackerel are running. I'm gonna catch the high tide. I'll bring you some.
No, you won't. Go.
There's coffee.
Hi, Charlie. It's me. Just checking to see you got back safely. No news from this side. I'll be working late again, so you're not going to bother me. So give me a call. Bye.
Charlie, thanks for the message. Sorry. What happened? We're here to soften the blow. We could relive some of last year's madness. Maybe not. Considering. Anyway, hope the reason you're not answering is because you're that hot guy from the boat. Charlie, thanks for the message. Oh, 30. How did that happen? If we were here to soften the blow, we could relive some of last year's madness. Maybe not, considering. Anyway, hope the reason you're not answering is because you're that hot guy from the boat. Monsieur. 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 Monsieur.